Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 22 of the regular season. The Foxes are 11-10, one game over 500. They are going to be taking on the Rousers. They are in the same division. The Rousers are 8-13 currently on the season. Jazz Cinnamon is going to be pitching. She has a 2-2 record with a 6.67 ERA and a 1.89 WHIP. In her last appearance, she got hit in the stomach by a line drive, so hopefully she's okay in today's pitching performance. She's going to be taking on Thomas Parsons. He has an 0-5 record with a 7.61 ERA and a 1.73 WHIP, and he's looking to get his first win of the season. So let's go take a look at the batting lineup. We have Hoyanit batting first, Magic Richardson batting second, Larry Smith batting third, Austin Bostaine batting fourth, Ethan Johnson batting fifth, Brandon Soto batting 6th, Xander Storm batting 7th, Alex Tyler batting 8th, and Edward Jr. will be batting 9th. And that'll do it for today's pregame show. Let's get right into today's game. Welcome everybody to beautiful Sakura Hills Park. We have the Fighting Foxes taking on the Rousers. Hoyanit, Magic Richardson, and Larry Smith are going to be the first three batters for today's game. Hoyanit, who has been mainly a bench player after not performing to start the season, coming off the bench, has been playing pretty well lately. He's been locked in, so the management decided they're going to keep him in the lineup for now, possibly until he cools down. He's in a 2-2 count. Ooh, slider way inside, called it a strikeout. Looked like it was nowhere near the plate, but Hoyanit is going to get called out on strikes. Thomas Parsons is going to be the pitcher today for the Rousers. 7.5 ERA, 1.71 WHIP, and 25 Ks currently on the season. 3-1 count to Richardson. Takes the walk as the Foxes have a runner on first to start the inning. Larry Smith takes a strike inside. This umpire today likes that inside pitch, even though it's way inside the zone. He seems to call it strikes. 2-1 to Larry. 3-1. See if he can get another walk here. And that's going to be another walk. Back-to-back walks. Not how you want to start the first inning, as Austin Bostaine's up to bat looking to do damage. Pickoff attempt. Threw it low, but he's safe. Checks his swing, but it was a strike anyway. Throws another pickoff attempt. Safe again. Runner stealing, going to third. Out at third. My goodness, if there was a way to challenge a play, definitely should have been challenged. It didn't even look like he was out, but that's going to be popped up. Probably out of play. Yes, it is going to go out of play. 1-2 count to Bostaine. Takes a strike right down the middle. Bostaine not happy about that one at all, as they leave two runners on base. Bad base running on the double steal attempt. But we got Jazz Cinnamon on the mound today after getting hit with a line drive in her stomach. In the last game, it was a very scary situation. She's in a 2-2 count right now. She's a little tense, still nervous to pitch after getting hit. It's hard to just recover after getting hit like that, and that's going to be a base hit to start the game for the Rousers. But anyway, in the last game when she did get hit, she was immediately out, so she might be a little bit tense today. Hopefully she can get it locked in early, especially when going up against another pitcher who has yet to win a game this season. So this ball's popped up as Hoyanit makes the catch. Jalen Plow, 109 batting average, no home runs, and 4 RBIs on the season so far. Another pop-up should be caught by Ethan Johnson. Now we have Jonathan Norton, 236 average, 3 home runs, and 10 RBIs on the season. They're trying to steal second. Good throw. Easily out at second. as we move to the next inning. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will be up for the Foxes, starting with Ethan Johnson. Ball inside. Throws that slider in there. Goes back to the slider for another strike. Pops this one up. First baseman should be able to get it, as Rasputin does get the catch. Brandon Soto up to bat, 239 average, 3 home runs, and 10 RBIs on the season. As slider drops in there, Soto hits this one to right field, and it's going to dunk in for a hit. It's going to be a single for Soto. Thought the right fielder was going to dive for it or catch it possibly, but I guess not. Xander Storm has that power against left-handed pitching, so that is why they kept him in the lineup today as a DH. And there is that good power swing. That will advance the runner to second. Good hit for Xander, as Alex Tyler will be up to bat with a chance to bring home the runner. Ball 1. 2-0 count to Alex Tyler. 3-0. See if he has the green light here. If he takes the pitch, does take the green light. They're not going to be able to double him up because the ball was hit very, very slowly. But it does advance the runner to third. Edward Jr. has a chance to do something here. Takes a strike on the outside corner of the plate. Just clipped the end. Try to go back to that outside pitch, but a little too outside. 2-1. Try to get that slider. Throws the backdoor slider. Junior swinging at it. Junior swung at ball 3 there and pops this one up to the shortstop. Norton makes the catch, and the Foxes leave runners stranded on base again. 2 innings in a row, they leave runners in scoring position and do not score them. Jonathan Norton has another chance to bat again. Due to his last at-bat, the runner was stealing and was called out at second. Hits this one to Junior and steps on the bag himself for out number 1. Kurt Rasputin has been locked in lately. 344 average, 2 home runs, and 8 RBIs. Has a contact bonus against right-handed pitching, as he hits this one foul, 1 and 2. Good contact, but swung just a little early, pulled that one foul. Hits this one to Soto, throws it across the diamond for an easy out number 2. Joaquin Saunders, Saunders, also locked in, 270 average, 4 home runs, and 12 RBIs on the season. Hits this one high and deep, and that's going to be a foul ball. Got good wood on it, but swung a little bit too late. 3-1 count to Saunders. Full count. Good changeup, managed to make him ground it. It's Larry Smith, and that'll end the inning as we go to the top of the 3rd. Foxes have 2 hits. Rousers only have 1 as we go back to the top of the order, starting with Hoyanit. I believe he struck out in his last at-bat by a slider that was way inside of the zone. So Hoyanit is looking to pull that slider this time if he tries throwing it again. 3-1 count to Neat. Ooh, swung at ball 4 there. Can he outrun it? Let's see. No one's at first base, and he does outrun it. All the fielders decided to go for the ball, and no one was playing the bag. As he gets on base, Magic Richardson up to bat. Lines this one to left, but not deep enough, and that'll be caught by Saunders. Hoyanit having to retreat back to first base. Hoyanit does have the speed to steal, but he has bad jumps, so it's going to be tough whether or not he decides to steal or not, as he throws that slider in there for a strike. That's line to center field. Good piece of hitting. Runners on first and second again. 3 innings in a row. The Foxes have somebody on scoring position. Austin Bostaine up to bat. See if he can bring that runner home, or at least advance the runner. 1-1. 1 out. Way inside. 2-1. Lines this one. That might go to the gap. Let's see. No, it will not. Runner is going to third base. Advancing on the play. He's going to be close. And he makes it safely to third. Very risky play, but he does make it. Ethan Johnson has an opportunity. Pickoff attempt to first. Both runners have speed on the base paths. See if they could attempt a double steal here. 2-0 count. 3-0 with Johnson being locked in. I'd say just draw the walk. And no, they do not draw the walk as this one's hit to right field. Not deep enough at the warning track. As Hammond makes the catch. I believe if they were in their home stadium in Red Rock Park, that probably would have been a home run because it's not very deep and right. But once again, the Foxes leave runners on scoring position and do not score. As Cinnamon throws a strike. 0-2 quickly. See if you can get a quick strikeout to start. That's a fair ball to the catcher. Throws it to first. And that'll be out number 1. Layla Dupole, 178 average with a home run. And she will hit that past the shortstop. Hoya Neat kind of just looked at it. It's the only thing with Hoya Neat. He doesn't really dive for balls that are hit to him. Zach Chauvins has been the better fielder at short, but currently Hoya Neat has been the better hitter. So you kind of have to decide if you want defense or offense. And the management decided they want to keep Hoya Neat in the lineup, especially that he's been locked in lately. So that one's grounded foul. Let's see if they can turn 2 here. Oh, gets the strikeout instead. Good changeup. Very slow pitch. Gusto Hangnall is up to bat. 299 average. Hits this one high and deep. Near the wall. At the track. Alex Tyler makes the catch. My goodness, that was a close one. As we move to the top of the 4th inning, still no runs in today's game. Brandon Soto up to bat. 1 for 1 with a single. Looking to get another hit. Brandon Soto doesn't normally get multi-hit games, so let's see what he can do here. 3-0, good eye. Ooh, just got the slider in the zone. And he takes the walk. That's a good thing about Soto is he may not hit a lot, but he does draw a lot of walks. Xander Storm up to bat. Takes a strike way under the knees, but called it a strike anyway. Pops this one up. Shortstop calling off the second baseman as Norton makes the catch. And Alex Tyler will be up to bat. Ooh, was trying to send this one out of the whole entire stadium. 1-1 count. Ooh, just got a slider in the outside corner. Just got a piece of it and hits this one softly to Saunders in left field. Edward Jr. 0 for 1 on the day. Ooh, a high strike just in the corner of the zone. Tries to go with that high pitch again. Runner stealing, not fast enough, way out. I don't know what he was deciding to do there. I don't know if the base coaches were calling for a hit and run, but that was bad base running again. As the Foxes leave a runner stranded again, not in scoring position, but they do leave base runner stranded. This one's hit to Soto. Just lobs it across for out number 1. If the Foxes lose this game today, would be pretty bad. You know, the starting pitcher today is 0-5 with a really high ERA. So you would have thought they would have been teeing off in today's game, but doesn't seem to be the case. Well, in a sense, they are teeing off in terms of getting hits, but when it comes to runners being in scoring position, they do not do anything after that. So Jazz Cinnamon is looking to kind of keep this game close as she throws a strike in the outside corner. See if she goes to that devastating changeup. She goes with the devastating curveball instead. A great pitch. As we go to the top of the 5th inning, Only 6 hits total in this entire game. 4 for the Foxes and 2 for the Rousers, as Edward Jr. is back up to bat. 1-0. 2-0. Good eye. 3-0. Just gets that changeup in the zone. Gets that changeup in the zone again. And Junior draws a walk. Good eye. Didn't bite for it in the full count, as Hoya Neat is 1 for 2 with a single. Junior's on first base. 1-0. They have to win this one today, especially that Parsons has been throwing a good amount of walks. 1-2 to Neat. Oh, that's going to be a double play. Yeah, runners caught in a rundown. I can't even say that was bad base running. That was just a bad place to hit the ball. Hoya Neat hit it literally right to the first base. As Magic Richardson's up and launches this one. No doubt about that one, folks. That's going to go into the Rock Park. Way out of here. Magic Richardson absolutely crushes that one. 475 feet. My goodness, that is just pure power right there. And the Foxes take a lead 1-0. 1-0. Ooh, just gets the changeup in there. Great pitch. Jammed him a little bit as he hits it to right field. That should do it for the inning. Hammond makes the catch. And that'll do it for the 5th, or the top of the 5th. Foxes score 1 on the absolute moonshot by Richardson. I think that might have been the hardest hit home run so far for the Foxes, 475 feet. As Jazz Cinnamon looks to continue her great work today. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's most likely going to be a double. It splits the outfielders. Yes, it does. And that's going to be a leadoff double. Cinnamon looking to get out of this. Ooh, he was definitely trying to hit a home run in that one. Ground ball to Soto. Throws it across the diamond. Junior makes the catch. That's going to be out number 1. Edison Hammond up to bat. The good thing is Jazz Cinnamon has been making these hitters hit for really, really light contact. A lot of slow hit balls in the infield. That double was probably one of the hardest hit balls in today's game. And that's grounded to Smith for out number 2. As Layla Dupole, she's 1 for 1 on the day with a single. Has an opportunity to bring the run home. And that is exactly what she will do. Hits it opposite field, and that's going to be another double. Rousers tie this one up 1-1 in the bottom of the 5th. That's going to be passed. Let's see if they try to go home on it. Richardson launching it home, but he threw it way off. Terrible throw by Richardson. Probably could have got the runner home. But it's going to be a 2-1 lead for the Rousers. Tries to throw that curveball. Hung it a little high. Runner stealing, but it's going to be grounded to Cinnamon as she gets the out. Rousers scoring 2 in the inning. Both teams now currently have 5 hits. Cinnamon almost got out of the inning, but could not do so. It's going to be a foul ball. That might dink in for a hit. It looks like it will. Yes, it will dink in for a base hit in right field. As once again, the Foxes get the leadoff man on base. Let's see what they can get going here for Ethan Johnson. Stealing. Terrible base running again by the Foxes. What are they doing here? And even with that, that would have been a double play anyway. As quickly we get 2 outs here. As McGuffin is going to be pinch hitting already. They take out Soto. Interesting situation, but they decide they didn't want Soto in the game anymore. As McGuffin pops it up to center field, and that was probably the quickest inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Foxes get on base and then immediately mess it up, trying to steal second base, and then doing a bad job at that as McGuffin is now going to be playing third base. So he popped up to left field, and that'll be caught by Alex Tyler as Jalen Plow sucks bat. Throws that devastating curveball in there for a strike. Tries going with the slider. That slider doesn't really work when you're throwing it that high in the zone. You kind of have to throw it more backdoor, low in the zone. Hit to Cinnamon for out number 2. Honestly, a great pitching performance today so far by Cinnamon. If she takes the loss today, it's going to be pretty sad for her. She only gave up 2 runs so far. And she's going up against a pitcher, like I said, that hasn't won a game. So Fox's offense needs to kind of step it up here as she gets a walk there. As Kurt Rasputin is up. Hits this one to Neat, throws it across. And that is out number 3. As the score is still 2-1, we go to the top of the 7th inning. Xander Storm, 7, 8, and 9 hitters going to be batting for the Foxes. Thomas Parsons is getting a little bit tired, so they might have to bring in the relief pitchers maybe in the next inning in the top of the 8th. Ooh, that one is stopped by the pitcher. Had a comebacker there. But he did manage to stop it with his glove. Would have went right under him. Good defense there. Another pop-up. A lot of just lightly tapped pop-ups in today's game. Junior up. Hits this one. Foul. 1-1. Parson is getting tired as he throws that slider in there. Ooh, 2-2, good pitch. Full count. This could be his last batter if he walks him. And he throws the slider inside. That's probably going to do it for his day, but he pitched a solid 7 innings as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. They keep in Jazz Cinnamon. She only has 71 pitches compared to, I believe, the 90-something pitches that the other starter has. Popped up. In play. And that'll be caught. Edison Hammond up. Takes a strike. That's going to be past the diving second baseman as Magic Richardson throws it into second. Layla Dupole up. Throws a curveball, just kind of hung it in the zone. Surprised she didn't just crank it, but we have a 1-1 count. Throws a changeup on the outside corner of the plate. This one's popped up, breaks her bat. That's going to go out of play. 2-2 count with a runner on. It should be a double play here. There's one, and there's two. Double play. Top of the 8th inning here. Thomas Parsons, 99 pitches, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks. Could be his final. No, they decide they want to keep him in some more. Let's see if the Foxes can make them regret that decision. 2-0. 3-0. Leadoff walk, maybe? No! Hoya Neat swinging at the ball 4. No! Why did he get the green light in such a late game like this? You shouldn't be swinging at a 3-0 count. And now they're bringing in their locked-in closer. My goodness. Not how you wanted to start the inning. 2-0. 3-0 would have been a chance for 2 possible walks here. Look at that. Batter walked. It would have been runners on first and second with nobody out for Larry Smith, who has remained locked in. Ooh, gets the slider. There's one thing the Foxes aren't really good at hitting. It's that slider. And Franco, the closer, has only 2 pitches, a fastball and a slider. And this has been a pretty exciting pitcher's duel today. One I was hoping the Foxes came out with the win on, as the runner is going to second. And once again, they get caught stealing. And this was Richardson this time. He's normally their fastest runner, but why run on the same catcher that has been getting everyone out? Just terrible, aggressive base running today. And they do decide to keep in Cinnamon, as this one's grounded to Smith. As Gusto Hangnail, I guess. They decide to bring in Cooper McPherson. No idea why, but he's going to be pitching now. 2-1. Cooper has a 4.66 ERA and a 1.5 WHIP and 5 strikeouts on the season. Make that 6 strikeouts on the season, as Alyssa Johnson's up to bat. All the runs scored today came, I believe, in the 5th inning. Foxes scored 1 in the top of the 5th, and then the Rousers came back and scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th. And other than that, the rest of the innings have been big fat zeros, as we have a full count. And that's going to be another strikeout for McPherson. Great slider. As the Foxes have their final chance to do something here and tie this game up. Austin Bostaine, 1 for 3 with a single. Swinging at the first pitch, not how you want to do it, folks. Out number 1, Ethan Johnson 0 for 3 on the day. This ball's launched high and deep at the wall. Could it be tied? Yes, it will be tied with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Johnson clutches up and hits this one 422 feet. That's going to be his 7th home run and 18th RBI of the season. Now we got ourselves a ball game, folks. Josephus McGuffin up to bat. Hits this one. Might have the speed to get to first. Let's see if he does. Yes, he does. First base. Xander Storm, 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Getting to the closing pitcher. He just blew the save in today's game. Strike right under the knees, but decided to call it a strike anyway. 1-1. Ooh, 2-1. Pressure is on. 3-1. He's losing him. Gets the walk. Fox is rallying. First and second for Alex Tyler. And they decide to take out Franco after blowing the save and bring on Leon Bradley instead, as he pops this one up, swinging at the first pitch again. And that is just a terrible at-bat. Junior has the opportunity to give the Foxes the lead here. Ooh, takes a strike a little high. Whoa, curveball way under the knees. Called a strike anyway. Pickoff attempt to second. 2-2 count. Ooh, just missed the zone. It's Junior swinging at ball 4 there. So we do it again. Runners are going to be on the move. And there we go. That's the base hit. That's going to bring the runner home. Runner's going to third on that play. Let's see if he can make it in. Yes, he does make it in. Edward Jr. with the clutch 2-out hit, giving the Foxes the lead. Let's see if they can continue tacking it on. Yes, they will. That's going to be another hit. 4-2 Foxes. They didn't show up at all with the offense all day today, and they decided they wanted to bring it in right at the end. And now they take out Leon Bradley. They bring in Brash Turtles now. Magic Richardson, a nice power home run would be great right about now. Another 470-foot bomb. Ooh, 3-0. Do they pitch to him? Yeah, that's going to be a walk. Bases loaded now. Larry Smith continues to be locked in. Bases loaded. Stressful situation here for both of them. Ooh, just foul. Good piece of hitting. Swung a little early on that one. Oh, that was ball 3, Larry. Gets him with the changeup, breaks his bat in frustration. And they do take the lead in the top of the 9th, though. Larry Smith was looking to add some more. But they still have the lead anyway. Let's see if McPherson is going to end up closing this game out. Yes, he will. They decide they want to keep him in there. Ball 1. Ooh, just a little low. 3-0. Good strike. Gets that slider in the outside corner. Ooh, gets another slider on the outside corner. And there's strike 3. 3 sliders in a row for the strikeout. I believe that's 3 strikeouts in a row for McPherson as Jonathan Norton's up to bat. Swung and a miss. That's going to be hit. Oh, no. Neat actually manages to stretch out his glove and get it. Out number 2. Rousers up to their final out. Do the Foxes complete the comeback in the late games? This one's hit to center field. Magic Richardson's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Foxes complete the comeback in the top of the 9th inning, scoring 4 runs on 10 hits. Rousers only had those 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and that was basically it for them. We take a look at the pitching today. McPherson is going to get the win in today's game. It would have been nice to see Cinnamon get it. It was a well-deserved pitching performance by her. She was throwing 7 1/3 innings, giving up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and only 1 walk, and had 2 strikeouts. Her ERA is now a 5.77, so it continues to get better and better, as McPherson did a great job today. 1 2/3 innings pitched, didn't even give up a hit. No earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. And he does get the win. Has a 4.29 ERA now. That's going to be his first win of the season as well, as Franco is going to take the loss. Only had 1 inning, 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and the home run. And honestly, my player of the game would be Ethan Johnson, only because he tied it up in the top of the 9th. But let's take a look here. Magic Richardson is going to be the number 1 player of the game. 1 for 2 with a home run, an RBI, and a run. Thomas Parsons did also very amazing. 7.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, an earned run, and 4 walks. And Jazz Cinnamon is actually going to be the 3rd best player of the game, with also 7 1/3 innings pitched and 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. And that'll do it, folks. The Foxes complete the comeback in the top of the 9th inning and win this one 4-2. Have a good night, everybody.